Ever worried your bow might get dinged or broken before you even reach the range? Today we're revealing the best bow hard case that protects your gear, cuts stress, and keeps your setup safe on every trip. Welcome back to the channel. Stay with me for honest reviews and real value. Grab your top picks naturally through the links in the description below. The number 5 product on our list is SKB Hard Protective Bow Case. Nothing ruins a hunt faster than opening your case and finding your bow knocked out of tune before you even step into the field. That sinking feeling is exactly why serious archers turn to the SKB Hard Protective Bow Case. Built from high-strength injection molded material, it feels solid the moment you lift it. This is not a thin shell pretending to protect your gear. It is engineered to take impact, resist water, and keep dust out when travel gets rough. Inside, the rigid foam bunk bed system secures 2 parallel limb bows or even a bow and rifle combination. Without shifting, no rattling, no unwanted movement, just organized, protected equipment ready when you are. Inline skate wheels glide smoothly through airports and gravel parking lots, while 3 cushioned handles make lifting and loading far more manageable. Reinforced padlock holes add another layer of security during transport. Compared to soft cases that offer convenience but limited impact resistance, this design provides real structure and serious durability, though it does add extra weight that minimalist hunters may notice. For archers searching discussions around the best bow hard case category, this option stands out for its travel readiness and reliable build quality. It is ideal for competitive shooters, dedicated hunters, and anyone who flies with their equipment regularly. Close the latches, roll it forward, and feel the quiet reassurance that your bow is shielded from whatever the journey throws at it. At number 4 is Flambeau Bow Case. Most archers do not worry about their bow until the moment it takes a hit in the back of a truck or under a pile of luggage. That instant of panic is exactly what the Flambeau Bow Case is built to eliminate. Instead of relying on traditional foam that compresses and wears out, it uses an adjustable foamless chassis with a shock-absorbing rubber membrane that secures the bow firmly without crushing sensitive components. The design free-floats sights, cams, cables, and strings, preserving alignment and protecting the fine-tuning that took hours to perfect. The automatic pressure release valve and weatherproof gasket create an impact diffusing air chamber that helps resist crushing during travel, giving this mid-weight case a level of travel durability many hunters look for when researching options often discussed in the best bow hard case category. Weighing in at a manageable unloaded weight, it balances protection with portability better than many bulkier hard shells. A practical bonus is the ability to keep the quiver attached, saving setup time and reducing hassle at the range or in camp. Compared to heavy-duty injection molded cases, it may not feel quite as tank-like, but it offers impressive shock control with a more refined internal system. This case is ideal for serious bow hunters who travel frequently and value organized protection without unnecessary bulk. Close the lid, lock it down, and head out knowing your bow will arrive just as dialed in as the day you tuned it. The third one on our list is Plano PillarLock Series Bow Case. A bow that took months to tune can lose its edge in a single careless trip to the range. That harsh reality is why protection matters more than most archers admit. The Plano PillarLock Series Bow Case steps in with a practical, no-nonsense design built to shield your investment from impact and pressure. The patented PillarLock system adds anti-crush strength and rigidity, giving the shell a reassuring stiffness that stands up to travel abuse. Inside, thick, high-density foam cradles the bow and keeps it aligned, helping preserve that carefully dialed setup. Poly tied down secure both single and split limb bows, even with quivers attached, reducing unwanted movement during transport. 6 arrow slots keep carbon and aluminum shafts organized and straight, so everything arrives ready for action. Compared to premium injection molded cases with airline-grade features, this model may not offer advanced pressure valves or heavy-duty wheels, but it delivers reliable structure at a more approachable weight and cost. For archers exploring options often mentioned in the best bow hard case category, this case balances protection and practicality in a way that suits weekend hunters and regular range shooters alike. The ribbed carry handle feels solid in hand, and the lockable latches add an extra layer of security when gear is left unattended. Close it up, load it in, and head out knowing your bow will come out just as precise as the moment you packed it. On number 2 is Case Club Bow Case. A single rough baggage handler can undo years of tuning in seconds, and that hard truth is exactly why serious archers invest in real protection. The Case Club Bow Case feels less like a simple container and more like a vault built for your gear. The injection molded copolymer polypropylene shell is reinforced with structural ribs, creating a rugged exterior that resists crushing and impact during travel. Inside, precision cut foam holds a parallel limb compound bow up to 35 inches axle to axle along with 12 arrows and additional accessories. Removable spacer foam adapts to different riser heights, while dedicated arrow channels keep shafts separated and fletching protected from premature wear. 6 strong latches seal the case tight, supported by stainless steel hinge pins and a gasket system that keeps out water, dust, and debris. A pressure relief valve handles altitude changes, making it airline ready and TSA approved. For checked luggage, tilt wheels add practical mobility through airports and gravel lots alike. Compared to lighter plastic cases or fabric bags, this design is heavier and more substantial, but that added weight translates into serious durability and peace of mind. For archers exploring options often mentioned in the best bow hard case category, this model stands out for its travel readiness and structured internal organization. It suits competitive shooters, frequent flyers, and hunters who refuse to compromise on protection. Close the lid, lock it down, and roll forward knowing your bow is shielded by engineering built to handle the journey. Now moving to the last one is Plano Bow Case. One careless bump in the truck bed can throw off an entire season of preparation, and that reality makes storage more than an afterthought. The Plano Bow Case steps in as a structured shield for archers who are tired of flimsy soft bags and shifting gear. Built with a hard crush-proof shell, it creates a secure space for your bow with scope attached, quiver, and bolts, all organized instead of rattling around. Inside, high-density polyfoam cushions the finish and preserves alignment, while adjustable lashing straps keep everything firmly anchored during transport. 3 heavy-duty security latches add another layer of protection, and padlock compatibility keeps wandering hands away from your investment. The balanced carry handle feels natural in hand, and the case stands upright to save space in crowded garages or truck beds. Compared to bulkier travel cases with wheels and airline valves, this design keeps things streamlined and practical for local hunts and range days. It may not offer the extreme waterproof sealing of premium travel vaults, but it delivers reliable, everyday durability at a more accessible price point. For archers browsing options often grouped within the best bow hard case conversation, this model offers a thoughtful blend of structure, portability, and organized storage. It suits weekend hunters, competitive shooters, and anyone who values tidy gear management without unnecessary weight. Close the latches, lift the handle, and move toward your next target knowing your equipment is traveling in disciplined order rather than chaotic risk. So guys, that brings us to the end of our video on the best bow hard case you can buy right now. We've carefully covered a range of options designed for different hunting styles, environments, and budgets, so you can choose with confidence and avoid wasting your hard-earned money. All the product links are added in the description below, so take a moment to check them out, compare features, and pick the binocular that truly matches your terrain, game, and personal needs. If this video helped you in any way, whether it saved you time, cleared your confusion, or helped you avoid a bad purchase, please hit the like button. It genuinely motivates us and tells YouTube that honest, no-nonsense gear content matters. And if you're serious about hunting gear and outdoor equipment, make sure to subscribe. We've got more in-depth reviews, real night testing, comparisons, and practical tips coming your way. Thanks for watching, stay safe, happy hunting, and see you in the next one.